A unanimous no from the Bermuda Run Town Council as it voted against the rezoning to turn 16 acres of land into a multi-family apartment complex.
Yeah, this decision happened tonight after council members heard the concerns of those who would live directly behind the proposed complex, which the developer would really like to build behind the Lowe's food store and the Hampton Inn Bermuda Run, which are just north of Interstate 40 and then east of State Highway 801. Fox 8's Daryl Matthews live in Bermuda Run right now. And Daryl, I understand this has been a controversial issue for some time, and now we finally have an answer.
Yeah, Neil, I mean, it's been 3 months of people wondering if the town council actually heard them asking for help. And like you said, tonight they finally got their answer. Now, dozens of people gathered here tonight, all wearing one color in solidarity to fight for their community and a place that they call home. An exciting round of applause, bright green shirts and signs like these after a lot of frustration over possible changes in the Kendleton Village community in Davie County.
Frustration and anger. One is because we don't feel our voices are being heard. The second thing is we'll know what's coming is going to directly impact the way we are living today.
Dean Warren, Kendleton Village HOA president, is talking about a 9-building multifamily apartment complex proposed right in his backyard.
It's primarily homeowners that live in Bermuda Run. And we've recently added some large apartment complexes, and this would add even more apartments to the town.
And developer Home Urban's plan was to place a 9-building, 3-story, 270-unit complex right in this area just off of Highway 801. The proposed complex would have sat on 16 acres of land right behind the Lowe's Food Market on Highway 801. This rendering shows what the complex would have looked like inside the red dotted lines, a piece of land which people living in the neighborhood say is too small to build on.
We feel that the parcel of land is too small and it's going to boost our density numbers to almost 1,000% more than the rest of Bermuda Run.
They also say there isn't enough road space and that it would cause a lot of traffic problems in the long run. They also say it would attract a lot of people who plan on staying only short term. Owners of the land, Hillsdale Group, sent Fox 8 this statement saying the conditional rezoning purpose tonight is in the best interest of the entire town of Bermuda Run. The project fits within the town's current plan to allow multifamily homes. The conditions purpose are for the protection of the neighbors in Kendleton Village. Bermuda Run's town council voted 5-0 during a Tuesday night meeting to deny the rezoning of the high-density complex. But these homeowners say just because the complex was denied doesn't mean it will stay empty for long.
What we want to do is we just want to stick to the plan that has been laid out for us. That's what we were expecting when we purchased and moved in here, and we're holding our elected representatives accountable.
Now keep in mind, the people that did show up here tonight are not against any changes that should happen in their lot. What they do ask for is that it's small and still have that community feel. I did reach out to the Hillsdale Group, who tell me that as of right now, due to that vote, there are no plans to resubmit for conditional rezoning. We're live in Bermuda Run. Daryl Matthews, Fox 8 News.
All right, Daryl.